So the Olympic windsurfing class is a one design class, which means that every male and female has the same equipment. They compete against each other.
You have to be able to manage both quite a demanding sail on the light winds, and when it gets very windy, a very demanding sail as well, so at the extreme ends. But one bit of kit to do everything. It's got the physical element to it. You can create your speed.
They range from speeds of 3 knots up to 35 knots, so they have a vast range of speeds and conditions they can sail in.
For an RSX on a light wind sailing day, they're likely to be working at 80 to 90% of their effort for pretty much the whole of a race, which will last 30 minutes. So it's a bit like going onto the bike in the gym and pushing as hard as you can for 30 full minutes, then taking a 10-minute break and doing exactly the same thing again 3 times. But during that time, you've got to make decisions about which way you're going to sail up the course, which shift you're going to tack on, how you're going to get past people, etc, etc. So it's like trying to do a crossword puzzle when you're completely out of breath sitting on the bike in the gym. And then you've got to get back off the water, debrief with the coach, figure out what went well, what didn't go well, and figure out what your plan is going to be for the next day. So there's a huge amount of physical stress, but the biggest thing is that you can't let that affect your decision making and the cognitive things that you've got to do. So that's why we try to make them as fit as possible and as strong as possible, so that it becomes a non-distraction.
Yeah, I think Bryony is, physiologically, Bryony's got must-have genetics on her side, but she also works extremely hard. We've worked really close with her over a number of cycles now, and we're really clear as a team, both with herself, her coach, and the support team around her, with regards to what she responds to.
Off the water, she is, keen to help, really nice person, really caring individual, and good fun to be with. Not that she's not good fun to be with on the water, of course, but you see her turn the switch into this fiercely competitive individual, and I think that's what makes it quite an interesting job. You really do see that, and you see that typically in the best sports people.
Nick, as a windsurfer, you would put in the category of a legend. I mean, he is now going to his 5th Olympics. He's a multiple world champion and a multiple Olympic medalist. So he is one of the best windsurfers in the history of Olympic windsurfing, without a doubt. As a person, he's very focused in every aspect of everything he does. In his head, it's his last games. So whatever that means to him, there's got to be a difference between all the other Olympic Games that he did, knowing that there is another chance or he will be doing it again. This is his final show. So hopefully it doesn't add the pressure. Hopefully he just enjoys the whole games experience, takes it all in, and then comes away with the medal that he wants.